Hi guys, Dave Naranjo here. Thanks for your time this evening. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so I apologize. I'm not shaved, but I wanted to make this video because I've been I've been talking to a lot of people over the years who are frustrated with LinkedIn because they say, I send out messages, but people don't reply. I'm not getting leads. And, there might be a couple factors for that, but I think the main factor is that, the numbers don't play out when you're only sending out messages to your own connections. And I'll explain why, only sending, your message to your own connections makes it difficult to generate leads because of several factors. But what you're looking at right now, first of all, let me show you this report. This is a report of all the work my teams have done from 2016 to 2018. So we record how many invites they send out, how many messages they send out, how many replies, how many leads, and how much time they worked, okay? And so from August 20th, 2016, all the way down to today, the team has sent out 546,371 invites. They sent out 110,779 messages. So approximately 20% of the people that they sent invites to accepted the invites and they were able to message them. Okay? So this is the number, first of all, really important number, because for every 100 invites that you send out, about 20% of the people, I'd say, closer to 10 to 20% at first, will accept. When you get larger, when you get to this type of number, the real percentage overall is 20%, 20.28%, okay? Now, of the people that were sent messages, so of the 110,000 people that we sent messages to, 17,328 replied. So about 15.6% actually replied back. They might have said, no, I'm not interested in that service, or yes, I'm interested in that service. But either way, they replied back. Now, of the people that replied back, 3,208 we considered a lead. And what we consider a lead is somebody who replies back with interest. So this is someone that said, yes, I'm interested in that service, send me more details. Okay? So that's a lead. Someone who wants to know more about your service. And so the team worked about 6,892 hours on the campaign. Okay? On all the campaigns for the last 2 years. So that's the amount of hours it took to generate 3,200 leads about. Now, the reason why it's difficult for you to generate leads on LinkedIn when you're sending to people in your own network is, one, you're probably not sending out enough messages. For every 100 messages that you send out, only about 2 or 3 people are going to respond back with interest. Maybe 12 to 15 will even respond at all. So unless you're sending out 100 messages a day to different people, you're not going to get many leads, okay? Sometimes if you send out 50 messages, you're going to be surprised that you're not going to get anybody that responds back because the numbers don't play out into that. And the other thing is, you have to ask yourself, is my network of first-level connections, are these people that are going to be interested in what I'm selling? So are your connections in the right industries? Are they the actual decision makers in their company? Are these people that can benefit from what you're selling? Most likely, most people, just because of the way, we started with LinkedIn, most people don't have a targeted network of connections because we imported our emails from, our past jobs, from our past businesses. So our network, our first level connections, the people we could send messages to, is just an amalgamation of people in all different types of industries. Friends from Facebook, they're never going to buy what you're selling. So unless you're building a network that's specifically filled with decision makers that have the authority to purchase what you're selling, you're not going to get leads. When my team sends out invites to people, we only send out invites based on a market analysis. So we're only sending invites to the people that look like they're the best fit for what our client is selling. And then when we send them the sales message, it's a very well crafted sales message based on just our experience in sending out so many sales messages. So if your audience, if your network is not targeted, let's say only 50% of your network is targeted. So if you send out 100 messages, then your messages, you're going to get even half the percentage of this. So if your network is 10% targeted, you're going to waste a lot of time. It's not good. So what you want is to build a targeted network, and you want to have a sales message that actually is able to live up to these numbers, as low as they seem. But this is the number. So it's like the 80-20 rule, 20% of the people do 80% of the work. It works down the line here also. 20% of the people you send invites to will accept it. About 20% of the people will reply. About 20% of the repliers are going to be leads. And about 20% of your leads are going to be clients if you're competitive in the market. So I thought this would be very useful. This is you're never going to find a report like this anywhere online. I don't know of any other companies that will share this kind of data with you. But, I want to just show you the numbers because I think this is very important. Everything in life almost is a numbers game. And lead generation on LinkedIn, when you're doing direct messaging, is most certainly a numbers game. And these are the numbers. This is a scientific report here. This is based on sending hundreds of thousands of invites, 100,000, more than 100,000 messages. And so these are the real numbers, guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you like what I have to offer here and you like what I'm talking about, please subscribe to my channel, and more good stuff coming soon. Talk soon. Bye-bye.